Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Deep divers were out here in the heart of nature, and the cat down the road is waving hi. There's no place I'd rather be than with the birds, bees, leaves, and trees. Let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration, Hadouken. Take all of that good ass energy I'm sending you, deep divers, and a special shout out to everyone who's joined the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Click the link down below, deep divers, and be inspired. So, are you someone who's always overthinking? Look, you're bumping into lampposts right now. You're tripping up all over the place because you're always in your mind. Is that you? You've missed that appointment because you're always in your mind. Is that you? Are you always ruminating? Deep divers, you've come to the perfect place because someone asked me, they're like, Ralph, please talk about overthinking. Overthinking hacks. Things they're not telling you about overthinking. This information will blow your mind and it's going to inspire you. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support the real. Once again, smash that like button right now if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. Look, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. Your worried mind will turn into a peaceful mind, That's right, deep divers. And you're going to overcome your overthinking, and every little thing is going to be all right. If you're ready for that, just say thank you. Now, deep divers, I used to overthink a whole lot. I'm like, that's my part-time job. That's right, deep divers. And a lot of people, overthinking is their part-time job, which just became a full-time job. This video is going to help you out. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So, deep divers, fun fact. The average person has 60,000 thoughts every single day. Now, 75% of those thoughts, that's 45,000 thoughts, are negative. 95% of those thoughts are repetitive. So a lot of people don't realize that overthinking can be detrimental to your health. And that's the reason why a lot of people who are overthinking, they want to stop overthinking, but then they're thinking about stopping overthinking, which leads to more overthinking. Oh my gosh, deep divers. Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. And as a psychologist, let me share with you what I tell people I work with. Overthinking, it's okay to overthink, but you've only got 5 seconds to do it. You see, what happens to a lot of people is that they overthink for 24 hours. They overthink at any time they have, any opportunity they have, they're always overthinking. And this is where the problem occurs. Because sometimes, deep divers, we've all got things on our mind, and I always tell people, think about them only for 5 seconds. And that's it. Anything over than that is going to cause you problems. You know why? Because overthinking makes you live upstairs. The great psychologist Fritz Perls said, you have to lose your mind and come to your senses. Slow motion this side. And that's really helped me along my journey. Every time I catch myself overthinking, I'm like, Ralph, lose your mind and come to your senses. Your mind lies to you every single day. Your mind lies to you every single day, all the time. It's like, hey, just think about these problems and then they're going to miraculously be solved. No, nothing could be further from the truth. The more you think about it, the worse it becomes, right? So over time, I've realized that it's not about living upstairs. It's about having what I call total body awareness. And when you connect back to your breath, it will help you tune into the present moment, which in turn will help you overcome overthinking. And that's one of the greatest overthinking hacks ever. Deep divers, things they're not telling you about overthinking. You know, deep divers, the people who are overthinking the most are control freaks. That's right. If you are overthinking, deep divers, a lot, spoiler alert, you are a control freak. I used to be a control freak, deep divers. It was not fun because I was always overthinking. I wanted to control people, situations, and cats down the road. Look, you are overthinking because you want to control people, situations, events, and you got a big problem. So you have to let go of control and remind yourself that you aren't even in control. This will help you to stop overthinking overnight. People who overthink the most, they want to control the most. And when I stopped having that desire to control the outcome, I now stopped overthinking. Now, don't get it twisted, deep divers. We're living in a crazy ass world. There are so many things we can think about. At the same time, how has overthinking actually solved your problems? Oh, let's talk about it, deep divers. Have you noticed that when you overthink, it leads to more overthinking? So don't believe your mind when it tells you that thinking about a problem is going to solve it in your mind. No, it's not. You know what solves a problem? Action, doing something about it. Okay, so always remind yourself that you can't solve problems just in your mind. You solve problems through radical action, moving into your body. Now, overthinking hacks, things they're not telling you about overthinking. There are so many people who are overthinking right now, deep divers, and guess why? Guess why? Because they are what I call worst case scenario thinkers. They're the worst case scenario thinkers. They're always thinking about what could go wrong, never what could go right. Are you a doomsday thinker? Worst case scenario thinker? Well, you got a problem because overthinking is going to follow you around like the plague. Look, a lot of people are paranoid. I used to be paranoid, deep divers. It wasn't fun. And I started to overthink a lot. I'm like, okay, what does she want? What does he want? What does this cat down the road want? It's awfully tiresome, deep divers, to be a worst case scenario thinker. So I had to train my mind, right? To, instead of thinking what could go wrong, start realizing things will fall into place the moment I do. Because you see, your ego tells you when every little thing in your life is in order, then you will find peace. Your spirit tells you, find peace now, and every little thing in your life will fall into place. Slow motion this side. So instead of paranoia, what do I have? What has helped me to stop this massive overthinking, right? Pronoia. And I wake up every single day with a mindset, with a knowing that the whole universe is working in my favor. I'm not worried about nothing, deep divers. You see, if you wake up with a negative mind, you're always going to be overthinking. If you wake up with pronoia, you can relax and realize the universe has got this for you. So many of us are overthinking. You know why? Because we don't trust. And we think that the more we overthink, we can take care of it in our mind. No, you have to allow yourself to trust life, because everything can happen for you in divine order. You don't have to worry about how it's going to turn out. All you have to do is know that everything will happen in divine order. Overthinking hacks, things they're not telling you about overthinking. Deep divers. You know why a lot of people overthink? Let me tell you. They're living in the past. Like, what does that mean? It means that you are disrespecting the present. Deep divers, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is mystery. I said yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Slow motion this side. And this has really helped me to overcome overthinking, to say, actually, today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Once you tune into the present, unwrap the gift, overthinking starts to disappear. The reason why you're overthinking is because you've neglected the gift, the present, and the past is still governing you. You got to let that go. You got to let it go, deep divers. And it's not easy. Oh, it's not easy. It's going to be a tug of war. You know, a lot of people's minds are like war zones. And therefore, to stop overthinking, you must make peace with yourself, because there's a battle happening. There's a war going on outside. No, there's a war going on in your mind. And you got to make peace with yourself. You got to have a peace treaty in your mind. And I guarantee you, you will stop overthinking. Overthinking hacks, things they're not telling you about overthinking. You shouldn't have done that, right? Look, do you have a lot of regrets, deep divers? Yes, you do, because the cat down the road told me. People who have a lot of regrets are people who overthink the most. So I live life realizing that actually I don't want to be the one having a whole load of regrets. I want to be the one who has a whole load of wisdom to say, actually, yes, what happened in the past wasn't great, but now I'm a new version of myself and I'm going to make it right today. And this helps me to stop overthinking. So I don't live life with regrets. I say, hey, I'm striving to become my greatest version every single day. And I'm going to do better. I'm going to work on myself. Deep divers, overthinking hacks. Things they're not telling you about overthinking. You've got a big problem with letting go. You're holding onto my hand right now. Can you let go? That's why you're overthinking. People who have a hard time in letting go are always ruminating because you're still holding on. And what's really helped me along my journey is to learn to let go. Let go. Let that shit go, deep divers. Let that grudge go. Let that beef go. Let go. Let go. And this really helped me to stop overthinking. Also, moving forward. A lot of people are overthinking because they can't move forward. They can't move on with their lives. They're still stuck in the old chapter of their life. They're still stuck rereading the last chapter of their life. What really helped me to overcome overthinking was to remind myself, Ralph, yes, you have no obligation to your former self. Move on. Slow motion this side. Deep divers, overthinking hacks, things they're not telling you about overthinking. People who overthink the most, they've all got one thing in common. What's that, Ralph? They're always mad at themselves. That's right. You're trash talking yourself. You're mumbling always to yourself because it's never good enough. So people who are always trash talking themselves often spend a lot of time upstairs. What's really helped me, deep divers, is to become mentally kinder to myself. Only speak favorable words towards yourself. Only speak favorable words towards yourself, and I guarantee you, your overthinking will begin to stop. Only see yourself with unconditional positive self-regard, and your overthinking will start to stop. A lot of people are overthinking as well because they care too much. Overthinking hacks, things they're not telling you about overthinking. The people who are overthinking the most care the most about what other people think of them. What's really helped me deep dive is to remind myself their opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has one. Stop caring about what other people think of you. Once you stop caring what other people think of you, you have reached a dangerously new level of freedom, of happiness, of peace. And also, you're going to be overthinking a whole lot less. In fact, you're not going to be overthinking at all. You know why? Because you accept yourself. You know why? Because what they think about you, it doesn't matter what they think about you. It only matters how you see yourself, and you love yourself right now. Congratulations. So stop caring what other people think. And I guarantee you, you will also stop overthinking like crazy. And then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful deep divers. Let's breathe. Whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I want all of you right now to hit the like button if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you join the new Infinite Waters Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Click the link down below and be inspired. Go and check out the #1 best-selling book, Deep Divers, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book, the Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version, and the latest new book, the Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart at ralphsmart.com/the book, the secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. And go and get the good ass prana shirts, Deep Divers, all new designs you're going to love for men, women, children, even cats down the road at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing? You want to model the clothing? Well, go and buy some. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, make sure you book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Deep divers, if you are watching this video, may your overthinking mind be turned into a present mind so you can unwrap the gift and live all irie in the heart of nature and do a little samba, baby. Peace, Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation, and let me know how this inspired you. One love, peace.